Welcome back to the lab. I'm Leo Laporte, that's Kate Abraham, and we have another caller. Oh, Mom's come in with a glass of orange juice.
He's not very well. This is Tom. He's got the flu, so he sounds a little bit croaky, and he's in a place called, I hope you pronounce this correctly, Beaumaris in Victoria.
Hey, Tom.
Hey, Leo, how are you?
Is it Beaumaris or Beaumaris? We were debating.
Beaumaris.
Beaumaris. And that was your mom behind you there?
It was. She came in to shut the window because there was somebody mowing the lawn.
Oh, isn't she sweet? I'm sorry you're not feeling too well.
I picked up the flu last week, so it's a bit, unfortunate because I'm losing my voice.
Oh, well, that's all right. Hey, I'll tell you one thing that's kind of amazing, and this always blows my mind, and it's kind of unpredictable, but here we are, we're talking to Australia. This is one of the best Skype pictures we've ever seen. I mean, it looks spectacular. Are you using a special kind of camera or anything?
No, I'm using a Sony Handycam.
That's why. That's why. The better quality camera makes a huge difference. It looks fantastic. The color is better. And it's crisper. Anyway, I'm sorry, Tom. I don't mean to go on and on. What can I do to help you?
Earlier in the year, I had the idea that I wanted to set up a wireless hotspot down at our local shopping centre.
Cool.
And then I came up with the idea that it'd be good to offer free wireless internet, but have some way of implementing advertising into the page on the fly. So it kind of had like a border around the top of the page which had ads on it for like local shops.
Interesting idea. And that way you could give it away free, but they'd get some revenue out of it.
Money for it to pay for bandwidth.
So I'm going to tell you a couple of things you could do. I think the best way to do this, first of all, I'm sure there's a commercial solution, obviously there is, where you can go and you could buy some expensive router and do this. But you don't seem like the type that wants to spend a big bunch of money. You're obviously a hacker. You want to do this yourself, don't you?
Yeah.
Yes. So what you do is you go out and you get a Linksys WRT 54G access point, right? This is the cheapest one out there. It's about 40 bucks. It also is hackable. Now, there's two model numbers. You want to get the hackable one. The one Linksys actually says can be hacked. It says it on the box. Right. And then you put on here the OpenWRT firmware. You go to openwrt.org to find out more about this. What this does is it replaces the software on the router with Linux. And this can be modified in many, many different ways. And one of the modifications you could make, now you put some plugins on here to modify it. And one of the modifications you could make is a hotspot modification. Now, I haven't looked to see if you could put ad borders around there, but I know for sure that you could get an ad on the front page. You can customize the welcome page. And I bet you could do ad borders as well. But the place to look is here. I think this is really the solution for you. OpenWRT.org. You download it. You flash your router. In fact, it's more than just that Linksys WRT. If you go to the page and look at supported routers, you'll see there are quite a few routers supported by this. But the Linksys WRT is kind of the definitive router. But here's some other ones you can get. And then you want to look at the modules that you can install on this, okay? And you want to look for the hotspot modules. There's actually quite a few. So I'm not sure which one will do exactly what you want.
My friend and I, we tried installing Squid on an old PC running SUSE.
Yeah, that would work.
We had some trouble trying to get it to run transparently, so we kind of got it working, but it was really inefficient and didn't really do what we wanted it to do.
That's a very clever idea. Squid is a proxy server, and everything would have to go through Squid, and so then you could use Squid. We know it's doable because that's what sites like About.com do. They frame the site, and you always see their frame, but there are other sites within it, right? So I'm sure Squid could do that, but I think why devote a whole computer to this when you can get these inexpensive routers and get the firmware hacked to do exactly what you want? Now, I can't give you the exact details of how to do that frame and all that stuff, but I would say that OpenWRT is going to give you the best shot at doing that.
Fantastic.
Yeah, and okay, I know you're a hacker now if you're talking about using Squid and a beige box and Linux and stuff, so for sure this is the one for you. OpenWRT.org. There's a whole community around it. Wiki. I'm sure there are people in the wiki talking about doing exactly what you want to do.
Oh, great.
All right? I hope you feel better.
One last thing.
Yes.
I have to give, I've been asked by my science teacher to give you a website of his.
Oh, yeah.
He's a bit of a blogger, and everyone at school visits his website. So he asked to give you the website because his aim is to get 10,000 hits by the end of term.
How about we get 10,000 hits today? What's the site?
It's Mr. Barlow, MrBarlow.wordpress.com.
Don't you think it's cool that you have a science teacher who knows enough to have his own blog?
Yeah, and he blogs about everything.
He does a
All the latest
podcast,
kind of-
too. What a neat guy. Wow. You're lucky to have such a good teacher. All right, everybody go to Mr. Barlow's site, mrbarlow.wordpress.com right now. Let's get 10,000 hits today. Thanks for the call, Tom. I really hope you feel better soon, okay?
Thanks very much, Stan.
All right, take care. Bye-bye. That's so cool. I don't know if we're going to do it by end of term, because end of term's coming pretty soon, and this show isn't going to air right away, but he'll be surprised, because come along January, all of a sudden, boom, he's going to get all this, boom, traffic. Mr. MrBarlow.wordpress.com.
Yeah.
Go there.
One thing I wanted to quickly add, episode 123, Franklin Harris, how to hack your Wi-Fi router.
He does. In fact, you can see that on our site, labwithleo.com.
labwithleo.com, episode 123. Yeah, he shows us how to do that.
Open WRT, yeah.
So today's Yule